Welcome to Evelyn Colors. My name is Evelyn Parham. Today I am sharing all of the pages I completed in May. I colored 21 pages from 10 different books. Completed page number 1 is from the Woodland Creatures Color Art for Everyone. And this is my little woodland creature. I colored this with Staedtler's felt tip markers. I did not know how to color this because I have never seen an animal like this. But I didn't let it stress me out. I just let my imagination run wild, and I encourage you to do that. Don't get stressed out over trying to get the colors perfect. Just start coloring and let your imagination run wild. But the thing about the Staedtler markers is that I did get a little bit of ghosting and bleed through. So what I did is I took a heavier stock of paper and I put it behind this picture so that it didn't bleed through onto the other picture. And I have my beautiful little woodland animal. Completed page number 2 is from Time to Hygge. And I know I am butchering that name, but I think that word means cozy comfort. This is a joy and happiness coloring book by Racine. And I hope I said her name right. I doubt I did. This is my completed page. I enjoyed coloring this page because I was practicing on highlighting and contrasting. I used Prisma Premier coloring pencils for this. And I fixed it with some fixative spray. So that is completed page number 2. Completed page number 3 is from the Joy and Hope coloring book. It has inspirational images to lift your mood. And this is number 3. I used Castle Art pastel tints, and I was practicing on my highlighting and contrasting here and also here. But I stopped doing it here so that I could fill out these pencils because it was my first time using them and I wanted to see how they perform. And I liked them. I finished up this photo by putting a little bit of yellow around it, fairly light yellow. And I also fixed it with my fixative spray, and you can kind of see that by the sheen that's coming off of the photo. This I enjoyed coloring because I really liked the pastel tint that I was trying out. This is my completed page number 3. Completed page number 4 is from the Creative Haven Country Kitchen Charm coloring book, illustrated by Teresa Goodridge. I colored the introduction page, and this is how it looks. I used Castle Art Gold coloring pencils, and as you can see, my goal for this picture was to practice on highlighting and contrasting, and I think I did pretty good. If I had to do this all over again, I would use different colors for the flowers, for the tree leaves out here. I would just switch up some things, but I love how my little pie turned out, as well as the apples and the vase. This is completed page number 4. Completed pages 5 and 6 are from the Colors of Inspiration, Volume 2. It has inspirational quotes and positive affirmations. The first page, page number 6, is Be Yourself. This is the first picture that I colored on my YouTube channel. I used water-based brush markers and also gel pens. Be yourself. The next page, I deemed it finished and completed. And this is it. It says, do it for you. I believe I used alcohol markers in here. And I know it looks unfinished because I didn't do the clouds and the sky and even her skin. But I deem this one finished. Completed pages 7 and 8 from Word and Color coloring book. It has biblical inspiration, soothing reflection, and creative expressions of faith. Completed page number 7. I colored this using Castle Art Gold coloring pencils. And it says, "The Lord is my strength and my song." Exodus 5 and 2. The next page, I used alcohol markers. And I really like this. I didn't even do a background. I just really like this. It says, "Serve one another in love." Galatians 5:13. Completed pages 9 and 10 from Color It Mandalas, Volume 7, Adult Coloring Book. The first page is the intro page, and I used alcohol markers. And as you can see, I messed up a little bit. Then I decided I did not like that color, and I just went with these colors. Okay. The second page, page number 10, I colored this with alcohol markers. Completed pages 11 and 12 are from the Creative Haven Celtic Mandalas coloring book. And the illustrator is Cari, Buziak. I'm not sure how to say that. If anybody knows how to say that, please correct me. I know I'm butchering her name. The first page that I have in here is the title page or the intro page. And I use Staedtler's coloring pencils. I'm going to zoom in so that you can see it a little bit better. Now, here we go. I enjoyed using the Staedtler coloring pencils for this. And I think I really like coloring mandalas for some reason. But yeah, I use these coloring pencils for this. The only thing I noticed is that I had to really press down hard to get the color to come through. Yeah, but overall, I do like the pencils. They're budget friendly. Also, just so you know, I am not showing you the pictures in the order that I colored them in. I'm showing you the pictures as it relates to how many pictures are in a specific book, just so you know. Because I know you see 530 and this is page 11. Yeah, that's what's going on here. I'm going to zoom out and show you the next page. This is the next page. I'm going to zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, there we go. This is completed page number 12, and I used Staedtler's watercolor brush markers. I enjoyed coloring this, but as you can see over in here, that dark little peachy color, orange, whatever, I was trying to figure out which color to use, and that's why it looks a little darker here. This is completed page number 12. Completed pages 13 and up from 50 Psalm Quotes, Positive Affirmations, Color by Number Coloring Book by Sachin Sachdeva. I have never been a fan of color by number coloring books. I wrote them off because I thought that was for people that like to cheat. But you know what? Sometimes I don't like picking out colors. Sometimes I just want to color and go by a key. And the color palette is on the back, and it also is on the back of the page, as you will see. But yeah, I have 4 pages from this book. I really like coloring by numbers now. The first page I have is the title page or the intro page. And this was published, copyrighted in 2023. Okay, so this is a fairly new book. This is the title page or intro page, and I colored this using alcohol markers. Okay. The next page, as you can see, this paper is not all that great. So you have to use something behind it or it will bleed through. The next page I have is this one. And it says, he says, be still and know that I am God. And I used alcohol markers for this one. The next one, I used colored pencils. I can't remember which color pencils I used, but I'm thinking these were Prisma or Casa Art. Yeah, I'll find out and make it right in the video. But yeah, this says, cast your cares on the Lord and he will sustain you, Psalm 55 and 22. I enjoyed coloring this, and I think it turned out pretty good. The next page is this one. I used alcohol markers. Yeah, I think I used alcohol markers. No, I think I used brush water based markers. And on here it says, God sends forth his love and his faithfulness, Psalm 57 and 3. So I have pages 13, 14, 15, and 16 in here, okay, that I completed for the month of May. And here are my last and final completed pages, 17 through 21. I colored 5 pages from the Color It Mandalas Volume 2 Adult Coloring Book. For some reason, I am falling in love with mandalas. The first page, page 17. This is the intro page, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I colored this using Staedtler's double-ended watercolor brush pens, and I'm probably not pronouncing Staedtler. I'm not pronouncing it correctly, I know. But I use the watercolor brush pens for this one. This is number 17. And number 18, I use Soucolor coloring pencils. I really like this one with the coloring pencils. It just takes longer to color a mandala with coloring pencils. Number 19 is this one. I colored this mandala using alcohol markers, and I really like this one. A lot of people like this one a lot on Instagram. I got some compliments on this one, and I have to say I really like this. If you are on Instagram, please consider following me, because I do share a lot of my completed pages on my Instagram account. Now, I don't share all of them, but I share some of them. And then I have this page here, 20. Now this is colored with gel pens, and it might be too light, but this is colored with gel pens. And I had a hard time trying to figure out what I wanted to do, but eventually it came together. And number 21, I used Cali Art brush markers to do this one. And I really like this one too. So those are all of my completed pages for the month of May. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep coloring.